all for coming out. My name is Phillip Brown, and I'm the director of this workshop. And I can't tell you how proud of these young scholars I am. We've worked for the last 6 weeks together, and I've been fortunate enough to teach an acting studio, acting class for these young men, and I couldn't be more excited for what you're about to see. First, I'd like to just thank all of you, Mr. Sherrill, Ms. Van, Mr. Blair. Thank you so much for inviting me to come to Church Farm School to work with these talented young men. I want to thank you, Ms. Schmidt, for allowing me to use, your facility over there, your room, and for being so accommodating to me over the weeks. I really appreciate that and all the hospitality that I've had here. Thank you, Ms. Young, for setting all of this up, the wonderful program, and for getting all the tech stuff together. I really appreciate that. We've had 6 weeks of kind of a one-on-one acting class. So I've been able to work with these young men, teaching them some of the fundamentals of acting, and it's been a real thrill. They have prepared monologues that I selected for them. I hope that you all enjoy. There were pieces I feel that resonated with all of the young scholars, and it reflects kind of where we are as people of color, boys in the culture, in the present and in the past. Part of my objective was to also introduce them to some brilliant African American playwrights plays that have been our classics within the African American community and within the theater community at large. So you'll hear pieces from James Baldwin and Dwight Wilkins, and I think that August Wilson, maybe not today. A couple of the students who were in the workshop are not present here today. We're working on pieces, unfortunately, but hopefully next time we'll get to perform. And before we get started, I just want to say that I think theater is transformative. I think acting is transformative for both the actor, the student, and also the audience, the student body, those who watch that work on stage. I think that it's a craft where it helps young people build confidence in themselves, where they can find their voice and their power. And that's certainly where I found mine. And I see myself in these young men when I was their age. And here I am today because this art form was introduced to me, and it stuck. It stuck. It's my hope that it sticks with all of them, and that this is the first brick in the foundation of a long Church Farm School theater experience. So thank you so much. I think you'll have your host, Larry, will be introducing all of the pieces to give them some context, and then you will hear the actors, the students come up and perform. So thank you all so much, and enjoy.
Rasheed will be up playing The Gospel of Lovingkindness by Marcus Gartley. This is present-day Chicago, Illinois. Emmanuel, 17, African American. The Gospel of Lovingkindness is a play that examines the role of grief, hope, and activism in the aftermath of a homicide in the south side of Chicago. The drama details the journey of two mothers, one who was the parent of slain, and the other was the mother of a son. What dream for the future can be realized when they come together in the end, or does the future look as bleak as the number of deaths? In this monologue, a man sports the brand new bright red Nike varsity Air Jordan high tops with the ankle straps, a signature on the back heel that he begged his mother for. He would later be shot and killed over these shoes. He speaks to his mom.
Check me out now. I'm flying, huh? I got shiner like Malcolm Low. Don't shake your head. You know I know you now. Let me back up. Let me get the flow. Show you what these shoes can do. I can't take credit though. It's the shoes. They make me dance. They make my legs move. These Air Jordans got me walking on clouds, living high skies blue. Oh shit! Look at the way it breaks out my skin tone. I would arch my back, puff my chest, lift my chin. I was fine before, but now I'm refound. I'm distinguished. Look the way I dance. It was crazy, right? First of all, I was thinking Lord above for blessing me with a mama who bent over herself backwards to give me some shoes. I don't know what you did, Mom, but I know it wasn't easy. You're always doing right by me, and I'm going to show you proud now. I won't let nobody step on your shoes. I won't get them dirty. I'm gonna make them last. Thank you, Mama. See you.
Next would be David. He's playing the character of Cat. Breathboom by Corthron. Corthron's Breathboom depicts the violent world of streetwise teenage gangsters in the Bronx, New York, particularly a bunch of feuding sisters, a world in which it's the norm to never have known your father, to have been raped at 5 by your mother's boyfriend, and to have your mother murder the boyfriend and be thrown in jail. Such is the world of Pricks, the play's central characters, a tough, ruthless 16-year-old whose life is measured by detention, counseling, drug running, and a jail. A life where their only escape is in their fascination with fireworks, glorious, showering, chaotic lights of color in the darkness.
You're the coldest fish I know. Ruthless. People know it too. When you walk into a room, silence. Yo, pricks, come to my geometry tomorrow. I love geometry. When these people come in, interrupting the class, we get nothing done. I like math. A circle's 360 degrees, a line goes on and on, a rectangle versus a parallelogram, all interesting. But ain't fireworks geometry? Can't the study of arcs and angles be useful to somebody? That's all that fireworks have. Scene.
Next will be Gerardo. This is called Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon. Eugene Jerome is a 15-year-old boy growing up in Brooklyn during the Depression. When he's not fantasizing about girls and baseball, he's an astute observer secretly documenting his family's life story. In In this moment, Eugene is heartbroken at his older brother Stanley. He decides to leave the home for good after admitting to their parents that he's gambled his salary away.
What are you putting on all these things for? You're leaving home? How many cents worth of things for one? The money went from her and Dad 2 years ago? You give it to me? You can have it back if you want. Oh, don't go. What do you have to leave for? Don't get over it. It won't stay mad forever. I was mad at you, but I got over it. If you leave, I'll have to stay home or work. We need the money. Oh, don't go. Please don't go. I don't see what's so bad about you. You don't have to go. Yo, Stanley! I guess there comes a time in everybody's life when you say, this very moment is the end of my childhood. When Stanley closed that door, I knew that moment had come to me. Oh, I was scared, I was lonely. And I hated Mom and Dad for making Stanley feel so unhappy. And I even hated Stanley a little bit because he left me to grow up all by myself. And I hated Mother for leaving Stanley's name out every time she called us for dinner. And I just really don't know how cool it can be sometimes. I tried to tell him at dinner, but I just couldn't get the words out. And I even left the table without eating my ice cream. If it was suffering us after, I guess I was getting too good about it. See?
Next is Amen Corner by James Baldwin, and this will be played by Omar. David is a brilliant young jazz musician. In the following monologue, he decides to leave his home and reject his mother's goals for his future. He decides to go out into the world and become his own man.
And if I listen, what would happen? What do you think would happen if I listen? You want me to stay here getting older, getting sick, and hating you? You think I want to hate you, Mama? You think it doesn't tear me to pieces to have to lie to you all the time? Yes, because I've been lying to you, Mama, for a long time now. I don't want to lie no more. I don't want to keep feeling so bad inside that I go running down them alleys you was talking about, the alley right outside this door, so I could find something to help me hide from how I'm feeling. Mama, I want to be a man. It's time you let me be a man. You gotta let me go. Mama, if I stay here, I'll end up worse than Daddy, because I won't be doing what I know I gotta do. What I have to do. I've seen your life and I've seen Daddy's, and I love you. I love you both. But I got my work to do. There's something going on in the world out there. I gotta go. Mama, I know you don't think I know what's happening. But Mama, every time I play, every time I listen, I see Daddy's face and yours. Who's gonna speak for all that, Mama? Who's gonna speak for us? Maybe one day I can say something in music. One day I can say something in music that's never been said before. Mama, you knew this day was coming. See?
Next is Requiem for Brothers X by William Wellington Mckay, an influential play about African American politics under the aegis of the Black Consciousness Movement, written in 1966. Mohamed plays Nate, a young black man who expresses his frustration with his brother, who is not joining the fight for black liberation.
I'm in, man. I identify. I'm somebody. A proud black somebody. I'm part of what's happening in the world today, man. Where are you? You ain't nowhere. Preachers man's in Mississippi or Alabama or Chicago or someplace right now. Where are you? Those three boys from up here went down there in Mississippi and got themselves killed. For you. You ain't part of nothing. You ain't got nothing to live or die for. You ain't black or white. You one of them half-assed niggers. You so scared to lose a dime, you can't even say some decent shit on your fucking job. Half-assed nigger. All you do is talk and play post office for Mr. Charlie all day. You don't do a damn thing but punch Mr. Charlie's government's clock and sucking him out of that GI loan, right? Just to get that White House up in Westchester. Useless ass used, unrepresented black man. See.
Last one is I Am a Man by Marcus Gartley, played by Dylan. Split one yesterday, anywhere in the USA. Black youth, 16, character speaks to anyone who will listen. I Am a Man is a 3-split triptych written originally for Center Stage's My America series, in which playwrights were asked to write short pieces that expresses their thoughts about life in the United States. This first split is a final will and testament that a young person gives after he is murdered. It is eulogy of sorts or a plea.
Soon, and very soon, I will be dead. A second ago, I was shot in the back by a police officer, or a rival gang member, or a stray bullet, or a trigger happy neighbor or neighbor to watch. In the end, it doesn't matter what or who killed me, because their race or verdict won't bring me back to life. I just want you to know before I bleed to death, that I don't want to be a victim. I want my death to save a life. So don't be sad. Don't simply give my mama money to feed your bleeding heart. Instead, please, I'll beg you, get angry. Get angry enough to act. Get angry enough to make demands from your mayor, your congressperson, your president, until you feel the weight of your rage. March for me in streets stained with my blood, and let piles of guns and bullets burn on corners to light my vision. Then, if you have some faith left, scream my name to a loving God until the earth trembles, until your voice box cracks in your throat, or at least until one night goes by in this country where the innocent black youth does not become a casualty on the evening news. Look at me. I'm worth $1,000,000 stars. I'm not a face hidden in a hoodie. A thug with a rebellious past, a rap lyric, a hustler hanging with the wrong crowd, a hoodlum with his pants down to his knees, a crackhead, or a felon. Look deeper. I am not your greatest fear. Look me in the eyes. I'm a man.